Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general weekly reading for Aquarius placements. So if you have Aquarius as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know can be found in the description box below. So let's get into your reading, guys. Angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for the current energies of this week of the 28th of July to the 3rd of August 2025? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Please and thank you. Hey, these wanted to come through. I'm getting told that one as well. No? No. Okay. So we have Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Eight of Swords, Tower, and we have the High Priestess. Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and a little bit of fire and air. With the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. What? The Lovers. Jeez. Guys. So there's a Tower moment taking place this week, right? And you're stressing about something not working out. I'm hearing I'm not even sure what else to do right now in regards to this, how to approach the situation. So this could be in regards to a project or a business or your career. You have felt very much in your head overthinking everything to do with this. I feel like if it's to do with like a business and you're self-employed, like an entrepreneur or what have you, you have done the groundwork, right? You've built a very solid foundation for yourself in regards to this, but things may be not necessarily kind of working out as well as you had hoped. Maybe recently or maybe for a while now, right? But what I'm hearing is that intuitively you knew that there was always going to be a change, an imminent change, a sudden change to this particular situation, but you just didn't know when, where, how this was going to come about. And I feel like you're about to find out. And what this is actually going to do for you is alleviate a lot of the stress that you've been dealing with surrounding this particular situation, because it's actually got you quite emotional, right? Especially if this is something that means a great deal to you, and you know you've been showing up, you've been showing out, you have been doing the most in order to, you know, be seen or to be heard or to be recognized or rewarded in some way, or you know. And it's interesting because I feel that you have known always that everything was going to be fine. But for the longest of time, it has not felt fine at all, right? And there's something about this week. I do believe we have a Mercury Cazimi taking place on the 31st of July. And I don't know very much about that, but apparently it's very potent, powerful energy. So I'm picking up on this immediately, right? And we have the thoughts coming through with the swords, and the Tower is not necessarily Mercury energy, but I'm getting guided to say about this Mercury Cazimi, okay? What you have in store for you, 444 on the timer as I go to look up, is everything that you have done. I'm hearing for the past few years, especially, as they may have been very troublesome for you, right? You've had to mend and make do. you've made many sacrifices, you've worked a lot of hours, you've done the most here in order to keep something afloat or for it to thrive or to have growth or progression in some way. And it just felt like it didn't seem to matter whatever it was that you were doing, whatever changes that you would be making, that you wouldn't be getting very much return on the investment to do with what you were putting into it, right? And what I'm hearing now is that there's going to be this sense of compensation coming through for you, whereby everything that you had worked on that you thought had gone unnoticed is coming back, and not necessarily tenfold. I'm picking up on a heck of a lot more than that, okay? With all of these pentacles here, right? I'm hearing you are definitely someone who's like an expert in their field, or you've been at a particular craft for a long time, right? And it's been constant. Whatever you've been dealing with, it's like constant, and it's taken a lot out of you. And all you've really wanted is to have some sort of balance brought back into the equation here with everything that you've been putting out. And I'm hearing you're going to start reaping of those rewards to do with what you've been putting out there, okay? Whether there's some sort of influx to do with maybe subscribers, followers, clients, people that are wanting to purchase a certain product or a service from you, there is a lot more traffic making its way to you. Like, I'm getting something to do with the algorithm switching up, I'm getting something about being in the spotlight, I'm getting a viral moment, along those lines, right? Maybe you're somebody that has a spiritually based business or a practice, or even if you don't, then I feel that you could be somebody that is interested in spirituality or on this particular path, learning more about it and wanting to incorporate that into what it is you do on a daily basis. Now, if you are employed somewhere, then I'm hearing there's a strong possibility that your name's been thrown in the ring, your hat's been thrown in the ring to do with a promotion, right? To be the leader of something, to be managing of something or supervising of something, or, you know, to be like the face of a brand, I'm hearing, or something like this, right? But I'm hearing it's a surprise. You don't see this coming. Two of Cups. This is partnership. So there could be like a business partnership that's in the works for you relatively soon. Um, and this person is really going to get what you're all about. And they're going to really love whatever it is that you're doing, or how you are there for others in a supportive nature, however that's through a business, a product, a service. They are there with you to support you. There may even be an investment with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, there could even be like a family member or a friend that comes through and says, look, I want to see you succeed. I want to see you flourish. I know that you have it in you in order to be able to really make it, however that may deem to you, right? And this person is assisting you in some way. There may even be potentially a romantic interest who is very much wanting to support you, maybe provide in some way with certain resources, potentially finances, okay? Now, you may already be in a relationship with this person, but if not, then they could be very much a potential, I just said potential candidate. um, to date you, right? Um, I feel like you are somebody that keeps themselves to themselves, quite reserved, and you're not dating, I'm hearing, or you're not dating very much at all. I feel like you've been fueling a lot of your energy into creating something solid and stable for yourself that gives you that financial freedom that you have been longing for, or that independence that you have been wanting as well. I'm hearing all off your own back, so I'm picking up on somebody who will be self-made. I'm hearing self-made millionaire. Okay. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Pentacles, what did I say? There could be somebody that really admires whatever it is that you're doing, if they're romantic or not, or they could be just platonic and they're wanting to come through and assist you financially, whether that's a gift like through a donation, or they want to make sure that you have access to something that's going to be assisting you in your business, or they're wanting to make your life easier some way, somehow. Not necessarily just through finances, but this person may want to make your life easier some way, somehow. I'm hearing I know some people. So this person could be very well established, or these people, they may know some very much, I'm hearing like certain individuals that are like at the top of the tree type of thing within their own fields that would be very interested in what it is that you do. I'm hearing they could really learn a lot from you. Wow. So you're coming across as somebody who's very intelligent, very wise, um, but you're someone who's like spiritual, very intuitive, maybe psychic, but also very grounded. So it's like a nice mix between the two. If you've been in a situation, oh, my throat chakra keeps closing up. It's been a long day, guys, but I feel like somebody's about to communicate something here that's going to really change and transform your life. I know that sounds drastic, but I'm hearing it is that drastic. Four of Pentacles. Wow, I was getting Four of Pentacles. So yeah, with me saying Four of Pentacles when it's the Four of Swords, I feel like you have had a lot of stress and worry over finances. You know, everything's getting more expensive. You know, there's more taxes and things than ever, right? And the list goes on. And so therefore, I feel that you've not really had of anyone to talk to about what you're actually dealing with, and you've had to do a lot with it yourself, right? With the Hierophant Taurus energy, there could be somebody that's coming through to actually give you some sort of advice, because I feel like you're the person who usually is like the agony aunt, right? Whenever anybody else is in trouble, you are someone that's kind of like of service here, or you try to assist people with their problems or what have you. But potentially you may have not necessarily much time for yourself to take care of you, and that's something that needs to change, right? Four of Pentacles, guys, didn't I just say the Four of effing Pentacles when the Four of Swords came out? And I break up the deck and there it is, 1414 on the timer as I just go to look up. I mean, it's a bit weird, right? Spirit coming through today. So there's something about changing your beliefs to do with finances, your mindset to do with finances. You may be a little bit stubborn and potentially set in your ways of doing of something. You may have got quite comfortable with carrying out certain tasks, maybe to do with your business or what have you, and you haven't necessarily wanted to rock the boat and experiment and try something else and think outside of the box, even though you're fully capable of doing so. But there runs a risk, doesn't there? So it's like taking the calculated risk of giving it a go through trial and error. But it's like you're wanting guarantees. And unfortunately, there aren't really any guarantees in life, right? Um, so I'm hearing you're just having to have this strong sense of belief and trust and knowing in the process of how something is going to turn around for you, and believe that it will work out, because I'm hearing ultimately it will with the Ten of Cups. Wow. What's to go underneath the Tower, please? Eight of Cups. I feel like I want a bit more on that. Two of Cups. Is this a separate message to do with something else? Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Eight of Wands and the Ten of Swords, everything is fine. I mean, there's you at the bottom of the deck. So, Six of Swords. Some of you may have been really stressed over a romantic connection here. You may have not even had anything romantic with this person, but you definitely feel a strong emotional, spiritual connection to them. There have been a lot of worries or anxieties to do with how something is going to flow, like work out or happen, to do with this scenario. And it's been on your mind a lot. I feel like you're just getting ready to detach from a situation, like the expectation or the outcome of something, or you've already done of this. I'm hearing you're not like doing anything more to fight for a situation that at one point you really did want. Okay? I feel like you're moving on forward here. I'm hearing unless this other person steps up to the plate and makes a move and showcases more to you in the physical, then you're not doing anything more to do with this. As I say that with the Nine of Pentacles, then you're just going to kind of carry on through with your time being single, if you are somebody that's single. Okay, yeah, footloose and fancy free here with the Fool, like you're out of here with the Knight of Swords. Okay, so if somebody that you've been interested in is dealing with a third party, right, a romantic relationship, then there's about to be a Tower moment. That's been inevitable since it started, is what I'm hearing. Okay, that it wasn't going to work out because it wasn't built on solid foundation. It may have been nice at one point, but actually what it's done is showcase a lot to a particular person, aspects of themselves that they were trying to push away, avoid, or numb in regards to their healing, and it's been mirrored back to them, and they're having to work through this. I'm hearing if this person had conducted themselves in a way in regards to pushing you away, or walked away from you, or ghosted you, or didn't give very much into a connection with you, or left you kind of hanging here, and being pretty much upset, then I feel like they're basically going to get what's they've done to you to them by this other person, and then they're going to have that light bulb moment of, wow, so everything that I just did get here was exactly what I had done to this other person. And I'm hearing that they want to come through, right, to showcase that they genuinely feel regretful, I'm hearing, or remorseful, or embarrassed even for how they conducted themselves. Okay, so this person wants to message you. Okay, as I effing say that, the star, I break up the deck. I mean, I was trying to hold the cards so I can do a proper shuffle again, and then there's your card. So you would pretty much think it would be somewhat a miracle at this point if this person was actually to reach out and say about getting together and following through properly, because there hasn't been much happening here with the Hermit, Virgo energy, right? You've been in separation, you guys haven't been really talking, there's been nothing happening here. And I feel like this person is recognizing that this has been a missed opportunity. And I'm hearing, I don't want that. I don't want that. So they're coming in to see you or speak to you soon with that Knight of Swords. It's going to be a sudden arrival of this person. Look at that Justice, Libra energy to write it out with whatever is going on between the two of you. This person didn't see of certain things that were going on in the connection between you, like they didn't understand it, but I'm hearing it's like they've had some sort of awakening, right? Ten of Pentacles. This person is awakening to the fact that they want it all with you. I'm hearing the home, the family, everything. Three of Swords and the Page of Swords with the Ace of Wands. I'm hearing you pretty much saying to this person, that's all nice and all, right? But I'm not here for lip service, okay? So unless you're following through with action and you're showcasing that you're actually here for it physically, then this is all lovely. But then also, I'm not going to be moving on forward with this with you if there is some sort of third party connection elsewhere um, that you haven't fully detached from or taken the time to heal from. Like, if, for instance, this person, you know, has been thinking about leaving of a situation elsewhere, but then wanting to come through and test the waters with you to see where you're at, right? To see if they have I'm hearing a fighting chance with you, then that's not really right, is it? Um, it's not really ethical. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords, it wouldn't be fully honest. It wouldn't be, you know, them carrying themselves with a sense of integrity. So they have to absolutely close something else out first and take the time that they need to get themselves in a position and place where they're not upset with the past in order to come through and start something new with you and have it in motion, right? It's no kind of trying to have your cake and eat it too type of thing. And even if this person is not interested in whoever they're dealing with anymore, right? Because I am picking up on that quite strongly here. Um, then they have to close off whatever they're dealing with. Because this person wants more with you, they want a new beginning with you, but I'm hearing you're just going to send them packing basically if they were to show up on your doorstep and say, you know, all of these things, and then you kind of get to the point and ask them a question about the fact of, well, are you still in a relationship with this person, or are you dealing with this? And they, you know, you're going to be able to know if they're lying or not because you're coming through as the high priestess. So I mean, they better not try it, right? Or if they do, they'd be really silly, they'd be really foolish to do so. I feel like actually they're very well, like, informed about that. They know not to do that, right? So they won't. I'm hearing, yeah, with judgment, Sagittarius energy, right? It's like, I'm hearing the spirit guides go, well, you try it, mate, and then see what happens. I don't know why. I just got so, like, kind of London, like, you know, it's it's interesting. Like, maybe something about London is significant, but I don't know. Anyway, it's just literally like your spirit guides and that are very protective over you, or past on loved ones or ancestors or God, source, the universe, whoever resonate with, are literally like, they've been through enough. They've been through enough as it is, and they don't need your BS to come back around and do this, that, and the third. You either sort it out and do it properly, how you know that you're supposed to be doing it, and face what you're needing to face and learn from it, or don't come at all. Okay? Yeah. But I feel like actually this person is going to do the right thing. They are going to do it all properly. They will follow through in the way that they know that they're to follow through. If not necessarily this week, then it will be soon, right? But this person has the intention of coming through towards you with the Chariot and the Star. Couldn't make it up if I tried. I mean, Cancer is the ruling, is ruler of the moon or what have you, or the moon is ruler of Cancer or something like that, right? I spoke already about the full moon, I believe, in Aquarius next week. So there's something about leading up until the full moon or around the full moon. There's an ending in order for there to be a new beginning. There's something that's being released before there is change to do with you and this person. Before it's brought into balance with Temperance. 717 is coming through, and the 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Look at that. So yeah, there's definitely something shifting here. 2 of Cups. I mean, I couldn't even. Death card, transformation. So you may end up getting a message potentially, like this person saying, I've ended it with so and so, and I have genuinely done this, and I want to, come through and talk to you or see you or something, right? But obviously, it's going to be down to you as to whether you accept this or not, whether you get together with this person or not. I'm hearing it's your call. You may not necessarily think and feel that it is your call, but I keep getting told that it is your call. Okay, look, because it's happening. Wheel of Fortune. It is happening. So there's definitely some sort of serendipity taking place here. A fated event to unfold relatively soon, right? Any other messages? I literally just looked up at the timer and saw 2727 on the timer, which is a very interesting angel number. You could be getting angel numbers that aren't the kind of usual here, right? But interesting, if you break down the 2 and the 7, you add it up and you get 9. And then 9 as in, I'm getting like the 9th month of the year, like as in September. So, like as in Virgo season. So there's something about this coming up. And we've had so much earth coming through, so many pentacles come through. So I am getting highlighted to say something about that particular transit. Any other messages? Guys, a lot of you have been feeling a bit heartbroken over a situation surrounding family. Maybe finances, your stability, your security, your business, okay? And I feel like you've dealt with others around who haven't really been wholeheartedly supporting you. And so I feel that you've been carrying on, right, in the way that you have, fighting for what it is that you believe in regards to yourself. And I'm hearing sticking true to my path and being as raw, as real, as authentic as possible. And I'm hearing that it is working out for you. And you've been so patient. You're about to reap some sort of major harvest here to do with what you've been putting into all of this. And you have definitely dealt with naysayers or negative Nancy's or people that have talked about you behind your back or said of certain things, projecting of their own opinions or thoughts or what have you, to get you into a position and place of overthinking or to like stop what it is that you're working on and revert back into something that you used to do. Maybe if you're self-employed and you have a business and it's like, well, maybe Maybe I should go into full-time work, into something that I used to do before, and, let this dream die. I just heard it may even feel as drastic as that, especially if it's been years in the making, right? And you really don't want to do this. And your intuition keeps on telling you, look, it will all be okay. It will all be okay. But you are about to be massively compensated. 30-30 on the timer. And 33 is significant, and 333. Maybe you're a life path 3, life path 33, okay? That may be what's coming through here. But anyway, guys, that's the messages I'm picking up on. So obviously take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But we have Cancer coming through quite strongly. We have Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries. We have Earth, Fire, a little bit of air, and water as well. But 888 444 88 999 777 333 1010 1111 111 222 may be very significant, and 144. But that's going to be the end of the reading. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content on the channel. But I hope that you have a very good week. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Please take care, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.